but I know you're with me that we're going to turn El Paso County red this next election.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott, who is seeking to become the second longest serving governor in Texas after next year's midterm election, making a stop in El Paso today. Thank you for choosing KTSM 9 News at 10. I'm Andy Morgan. Now, Governor Abbott hosting a Get Out the Vote event in the Upper Valley today with 17 proposed amendments to the state's constitution on the November ballot. KTSM 9 News reporter Jesus Baltazar attended today's event where the governor was greeted by both supporters and protesters. And Jesus, of course, the governor won't be on the ballot until up for re-election until next year's midterm election. So what was his message today?
And the governor briefly touted the policies that he and his Republican colleagues in the Texas legislature were able to push through this latest legislative session. But his message today to voters here in El Paso is to help his office accomplish more in the upcoming election.
Go vote yes today on all 17 of those ballot propositions, and you will have made the great state of Texas even better.
Abbott sought El Paso voters' support for all 17 proposed amendments to the Texas Constitution that are currently on the ballot, of which over half of them propose to reduce or outright ban certain taxes on homeowners and businesses that will end up costing local government entities revenue. But he also honed down on 3 other propositions.
Vote yes on Proposition 3 to ensure that our most dangerous criminals, murderers, rapists, and human traffickers, they will be kept where they belong, behind bars while they await trial. Vote yes.
He also discussed Proposition 4, which aims to allocate billions to fund water infrastructure improvements across the state.
Half of it will be used to fix broken and leaking pipes. The other half will be used for new water sources to make sure that future generations are going to have access to water.
And Proposition 14, which aims to add language in the Constitution specifying that non-U.S. citizens cannot vote.
We should only have voting in our elections United States citizens.
Abbott's event crashed by protesters denouncing Abbott and the GOP's moves at the state and federal level.
So many of the actions of the GOP have just been illegal, are hurting normal people. His gerrymandering, his attacks on people's health care, his attacks on immigrants.
Meanwhile, supporters energized to have the governor's presence in El Paso.
It was great to have Governor Abbott come visit us. You know, El Paso gets neglected a lot because we're run by so many tax and spend Democrats. So the governor knows the situation in El Paso. He wants to come help us.
Now, early voting began on Monday and will run until Friday of next week before Election Day on November 4th. You can find all the election information you need on our guide by visiting KTSM.com. Reporting from the newsroom, Jesus Baltazar, KTSM 9 News.